Retail giant Toys R Us has filed for bankruptcy protection after struggling to pay their bills for nearly a decade. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Cheryl Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Toys R Us, the iconic toy store chain, is currently $5 billion in debt. Late Monday night, Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy protection, hoping to restructure the company to be more competitive. I mean, if Toys R Us closed their doors for good, that would be the end of an era for so many of us, not just kids. I mean, I was already depressed enough when FAO Schwartz closed. But now this, thanks for ruining my dreams, corporate America, and the dreams for my future kids. Super Pidge says, thoughts go out to the staff at Toys R Us. Sad to hear it'll be going into bankruptcy. When I was a kid, it was the best place to get toys. Michael tweets, as a kid, there was something so mesmerizing about going into a toy store like Toys R Us. So much variety. Shame those days might be numbered. Brian Francis exclaims, no Toys R Us, don't go away, so much of my childhood came from there. So are you a Toys R Us kid? And what is your reaction about them going bust? Let us know in the comments below. Toys R Us has always been a huge part of pop culture. Did you know Jenny Lewis was in a couple of Toys R Us commercials when she was a child actor?
I don't wanna grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with.
The Times Square Toys R Us was a major tourist attraction. The store was 4 floors of toys, games, and more, and featured an animatronic T-Rex from Jurassic Park and a giant Ferris wheel. Symbolic of Toys R Us's decline, the flagship store closed in 2015. And now that the chain might be closed for good, some people feel guilty about shopping elsewhere. Joe Fresh Goods tweets, I feel guilty. My daughter has no idea what Toys R Us is. And some people are quick to blame their slow sales on the tablet takeover. Should have innovated, Toys R Us. You had your shots. I have to agree with this tweet. The end of an era. Kids only like electronics now. And it's not just Toys R Us. A lot of toy brands are seeing poor sales lately. Lego has had to slash hundreds of jobs in the face of slumping sales. Mattel, the makers of Barbie, are struggling to compete with Hasbro, but both are suffering from declining stock prices. And while the world's biggest toy store is dying, the toy industry is actually growing. Thanks, gliders. Thanks, slime. Thanks, fidget spinners. Enjoy the 15 seconds of fame while you can. Andrew Thaler says, weird how the US toy industry has grown in the first half of 2017. Maybe Toys R Us just doesn't understand the industry it's in. Toy industry leaders actually reported an overall 3% increase in toy sales just in 2017. Stores like Toys R Us are being beaten in sales by online retailers like Amazon. However, it was Toys R Us that used to be the best place to buy toys online. BuzzFeed reports Toys R Us's online sales were so successful that Amazon.com, then a new startup, went into a 10-year partnership with Toys R Us to be the exclusive retail outlet for toys, games, and baby products. So they did have a shot, and they messed it up even then. And of course then, Amazon's business model changed. Toys R Us sued Amazon for allowing other retailers to sell toys. Amazon claims they had to break their exclusivity contract because Toys R Us ran out of stock. After a decade of selling toys through Amazon, Toys R Us forgot to update their own website. And how about just clear the website altogether? How about an app? It wasn't until 2016 that Toys R Us revamped its website, BuzzFeed reports. Lance Wills, Toys R Us's first global chief technology officer, told USA Today, in a year to 2 years, we have to catch up on 10 years of innovation, and that's no small feat. So all in all, the future of Toys R Us, well, it's uncertain. With bankruptcy protection, Toys R Us will keep all of their stores open at least through the holiday shopping season. So you know what Amazon wants for Christmas this year? How about some Toys R Us with Whole Foods? That'd be a nice combination. And of course, join our community, like this video, and subscribe for more of What's Trending.